Right. So iDesk is basically the action wing of Literati Pakistan. Everything that we talk about, that we write about, and we keep projecting the positive image of Pakistan. Well, what do we do about it? iDesk is here to tell you what to do about it and how to go about it. We all know about NGOs, we all know about NPOs, we know about community service. But what iDesk does is it brings about, it's going to help increase the awareness for social enterprise. And not just awareness, in that we're writing a book about it and it's going to come out soon, hopefully, but we're also going to promote them very, very actively. Just, again, Naya Jeevan is one of the best models that we have. We keep talking about it over and over again. Big catchphrase, 200 rupees per month में a person is insured through and through, even if he needs open heart surgery, that's done for him. 200 rupees per month, it's unheard of. He can go to Aga Khan, he can go to Dow, he can go to
social enterprise की दूसरी examples among the other notable examples in social enterprise, Clinton Global Initiative के अंदर Clinton actually spoke of this one particular social enterprise that was operating in Tharparkar. Now social enterprise concept basically here to actually it's not giving, it's actually developing models. So what I would like to point you is one example जो कि हम लोग सब लोग understand कर सकते हैं. In India, in the Rajasthan desert, they were basically क्या होता है कि एक औरत जो होती है उसकी जो बेटी होती है घराने के अंदर वो they go out for 3 hours, take a trip to a well, and they carry the water back. And this takes around about 6 hours, and they carry 3 gallons of water. Essentially, meaning कि जो बच्ची है उसकी ज़िंदगी के अंदर ना वो कोई craft सीख सकती है, ना skill सीख सकती है. This is her job on repeat every day of her life. Now, a couple of young people went to this particular Rajasthan desert और उधर जाके वो देखते हैं इनका problem, and they came up with a system. What they came up with was a wheel, एक खोखला wheel made of plastic, and उसके आगे ना जिस तरह वो नहीं होता road roller उस तरह का उसके ऊपर लगा हुआ है like something that you can push it with, and this particular wheel can actually carry 5 gallons of water. Essentially meaning now one woman is going instead of those 2 women going, and they carry more water, and now the child is actually free to have an education, have whatever, have a life. This is what social innovation is. It's not aid. Aid क्या होता है? They tell you from outside what they think you need. A couple of white men sitting behind a desk and saying, you know what, we think this is what you should have. That is not what social innovation is. It's about grassroots. It's about young people going out there, meeting the poor in their community and innovating solutions, innovating models. It's not about one person giving in as much time as possible. It's more about intellectual work and coming up with something that runs itself in the future.
Just following on from what Asad just ended on, the CEO and founder for Naya Jeevan, Hassan himself, is an NYU grad. Bliss, another huge social enterprise in Consular, both being funded by MIT and Stanford. We won awards that have never been won by Pakistan before, such as Kashf just won the MIX award, which none of us know about, but it's convenient. But basically what we're going to do here in LUMS is, if Naya Jeevan can give health insurance for 200 rupees per month, why can't we? We're going to implement Naya Jeevan at LUMS. We're going to get our Madis, our Masis, our guards on board. We're going to make their lives better. We're going to tell them, look, you do something for us, we're doing something for you. We're a community. We're not estranged. This isn't hardcore capitalism going on. We're still using money, we're still using the economy, we're just using it to our advantage. This is going to be one of our biggest projects this year. It's very ambitious, it's going to be very difficult, but this is what we plan on doing. We plan on starting to recycle here. There's going to be waste busters, there's going to be involvement with schools, with craftsmen, with pot makers,
and basically metal workers. So basically the entire point of the iDesk is to actually have these models साथ में जाके we photograph the entire process साथ में at the end of it we write a report. When we come out with that particular report, we will make it freeware for the entire world, upload it for free, and the entire world can see what we're trying to do and what concept and what model we came up with for replication for all around the world. The thing about social enterprises कि यार जब बांग्लादेश के अंदर 2007 के अंदर ग्रामीण बैंक ने नोबेल प्राइज जीता है बांग्लादेश के अंदर, इंडिया के अंदर 2000 सोशल एंटरप्राइजेस हैं, पाकिस्तान की हमारी ये वाली जो टारगेट ऑडियंस है, these are the very people who are supposed to actually innovate and come up with these solutions, and yet what they do is they go abroad. क्यों? जब इंडिया हमारे साथ रह के कर सकते हैं, बांग्लादेश नोबेल प्राइज जीत सकता है, हम कम है किसी से? Is this the know-how? That is what's missing in our community, and that is what Literati Pakistan is doing with Section 3. That is what we are doing with the Handbook for Social Innovation, and that is what we are doing by spreading Naya Jeevan in LUMS, and that is what we are doing with social impact projects.
that. I won't take much time to saying. What we're doing right now is we're going to one by one. I think you want to show the second issue?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, remember that a lot of people were confusing Literati Pakistan with literature studies. That was very annoying because if you guys made the lamp, you guys should at least know how to distinguish between Literati and literature. Okay? दूसरी बात ये कि a lot of people were thinking that Literati is all about a magazine. Magazine is one of our projects. We have a lot of more projects coming on. Make sure you know that. Magazine का second issue is on its way, so quarterly magazine. Second issue, Asil will show you some of it. Asil, please.
Okay, so you guys are obviously our team members, so we thought that we'll show you the second issue of Literati Pakistan magazine. The first article is essentially about Taxila. Taxila के अंदर बहुत सारी Buddhist remains हैं. Buddhist remains के जो लोग government ने appoint किए हुए ना उन लोगों को to actually take care of these remains, they are the very people who are selling these off for very cheap, like 500 रुपए के अंदर ये पूरे idols ये लोग बेच देते हैं. Essentially meaning something that's supposed to be priceless is being sold right under our nose and we don't know, we're not doing anything about it. The second issue is essentially called reimagining the Pakistani identity. And this is part of reimagining the Pakistani identity. Look at this. Is this what you think when you think Pakistan? क्या आप ये सोचते हैं? All people think is कि हम लोग या तो अरबी हैं या तो इंडियन हैं. But there's so many facets to our personality that actually comprise Pakistan. इसको आप define नहीं कर सकते कभी भी. This particular issue is about, this particular article is about people of Chashma and how they consider their water sacred. This is essentially the centerpiece for the entire magazine, identity, individual and diversity.
Identity and diversity.
Yes, identity and diversity, individual and collective self. So essentially, what you can see here is कि एक बच्चा अपने बारे में लिखता है कहता है कि यार my mother is Kashmiri, my father is Afghan, whereas I was born, I have lived my entire life in Punjab और मुझे Persian poetry का शौक है मैं कौन हूँ? If I as a person, एक individual, am so diverse, then as a collective unit, हम लोगों को क्यों एक brand चाहिए होता है? Why do we need to be associated with just one? Essentially, this is GOSA, social enterprise, etc., etc., etc. Just coming to the last part. Yes, we played around with it just a little bit. But snorkeling in Karachi, how cool is that? Our designer went crazy with it. He gave it 7 pages. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah. So, this is the part in the second issue. What we're doing right now is we're introducing the core members of the executive council. We have Hamza, he's in charge of IT and the blog. Engineer who spoke right now is in charge of the IDEC. Danish Ali Latif, that is I, is in charge of events. What we like to do, I'll give you a short introduction of what events does. What we like to do about events is to give you a detail of all what Literati is doing by holding the event that is pretty much relevant to what's going on. Like we showed you the concept of Buddha art in Yerwo and the whole archaeological feed to it. We'll be holding a talk about from the DG Archaeology Punjab, and he'll be coming and delivering a talk in Lamb. There's a lot of other issues, there are a lot of other events that have been planned out to the epitome of a very big event that I won't reveal right now, but because it's still pretty much still planning on it. But can you really raise your hand who's a part of the event team? That's cool. Second up, we have Maham. Maham's going to come talk to. She's director documentary. She's going to come and give you a small taste about what Literati documentaries are about.
Okay, you guys saw that tiny clip that Asad just showed you about the crocodiles. Basically, what we're planning to do is going on trips all over Pakistan and getting a feel of the landscape, the culture, anything that interests us, anything that we didn't know about, and we're making documentaries on it. Now, how many of you are part of documentaries? Yeah, that should be it. Okay, so basically I will talk to you guys later and then we'll figure out a plan.
The reason why we're wasting all of your time about all of the department is that now you're an ambassador for Literati. You should know what every other department is doing, just so when you come across somebody, you can be proud of everything that we're doing. The reason why we showed you the second issue is because we love it so much, and it's also because of the fact that हम National Geographic से कम नहीं. This is all designed by us. We're children. If you talk to anyone, they're not going to ever take us seriously. But we speak through our work. We take this to everyone, and we had a person show up at the interview. He was an MBA candidate, and he came in and he was like, "Yeah, when I saw you guys' posters and everything, I imagined it was some company that was coming in and opening its offices. They never imagined that it was us, young people. हम किसी भी interest में in the company, documentary can actually make documentaries for UNESCO, send it to National Geographic, you know, इस तरह की चीजें."
Next up, we have our very own Rao Mohsin Rao, known as Mao as well, because he's our very own historian of LAMS. He's in charge of the magazine, Rao.
How many people are in the magazine? Sorry, Ron. So, you might have noticed that our content is slightly different from other magazines that you may have seen. And if people are aware of the student blog, right? Yeah. Just go the exact opposite way. That's what we are. We're not going to be about, you know, okay, we've got Noori in Pakistan, oh my god, Noori ka concert ho raha hai, chalo jaake sare Noori ka concert attend karte hain. None of that thing, none of that. Basically trying to bring forward to the fore basically things about Pakistan that we don't normally hear about. Things, you know, to make us feel good about ourselves, you know, feel good factor होना चाहिए इसमें. So that is what we are essentially trying to do with the magazine. We have pieces on archaeology, we have got pieces on semi-academic deconstructions of taboos and the various problems in our society, which is always an interesting read if you are inclined in that sort of way. For example, in the next session, we're going to have a piece on James Gunn. Who knows about James Gunn? Yeah, so you don't know about Zamzama. Lahoris would know. So it's a big cannon that is situated on a roundabout outside the Lahore Museum, and that is where Rudyard Kipling's novel Kim starts from. So it's called Kim's Gun. So it has an entire history towards it, behind it as well. And we've got another piece on Sikh architecture in Lahore. We'll be doing a piece on Nankana Sahib, the birthplace of Guru Nanak, which is just near Sheikhupura. Who knew that Guru Nanak was born in Pakistan, and Sikhism actually, you know, came from Pakistan. Okay, you know, fine. So this is what we're trying to do. We're trying to, you know, bring to the fore things about Pakistan that we never knew existed, and try to make people understand that Pakistan is so much more diverse, so much more rich than people try to portray it in the sensationalist media. So whoever is working with me in the magazine will have a meeting, we'll discuss what literary content is actually like, what we can publish and what we cannot publish, and then we're going to discuss on how to bring interesting new material back into the magazine as well. Thank you.
Thank you.